shadows gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Voila, yeah! Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why shouldn't they go out to fight? They leave that role to the poor. Time will tell on their power and minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait till their judgment day comes. Yeah. Now when darkness world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees the war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings.
Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Can't Stand Up Comedy presents I Won't Stand for This. Please welcome to the stage your host, Dan Smith. Give me a second, Dan. Don't try it. Turn off things. Oh, so much. All right, I got it. Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, there we go. All right. Hey, I'm as Jesse said, I'm Dan Smith. Believe it or not, that's my real name. Yeah, it's not a witness protection program name. Believe it or not, it fucking sounds like one though, doesn't it? Yeah, hell it does. All right. I gotta grab this, which I shouldn't, but that's okay. Like I said, my name is Dan Smith, but up here you can call me Dan the Can't Stand Up Comedian. Yeah. Hold on now. My pronouns though are he, him, and Hot Wheels. Let's see. I have a disability called, as if you didn't notice, it's called spina bifida. Now, I kind of like, there are three different types of spina bifida. There's a meningocele, myelomeningocele, and a third one that I fucking forgot. I have the most severe one. It's called myelomeningocele. That's the one that paralyzes you. So I like telling people I have myelomeningocele though, because it does not sound like I have a disability. No, it sounds like I have a ninja seal, doesn't it? Yeah. And my ninja seal, his name is Milo. Myelomeningocele. There you go. I didn't forget the rest of this joke, did I? No, I didn't. Anyway, I promise I didn't. So, all right. I think I did forget part of that joke. Anyway, I'm divorced, which sounds like a bad thing, but you know what? It means that I never ever have to live somewhere that looks like a Hobby Lobby. Threw up on it again. There you go. But you know, you guys have heard of Beck, right? You know, 2 turntables and a microphone. I heard the other day that he got divorced. It's been a few years, but he still can't write music about it. No, you know why? Because now he's only got 1 turntable and half a microphone. It's been a little while since I've been on stage, so please forgive my phone. Let's see. I can't fucking read either. I can't hold on my glasses either. Let's see. I just came up on 7 years sober. Thank you. I appreciate that. But you know what? I had to quit drinking. You know why? Because if I hadn't gotten one more DUI in this thing, my wheels were gonna get impounded. Yeah. Fuck. I haven't been on stage in a couple months, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Or you don't have to. I don't do shit. Let's see. Fuck. I don't know what this joke is now. Oh yeah, I do. I remembered. So I was outside, or I was coming to the club the other day, and I was rolling. I was rolling down the street towards the club here, and I noticed this guy across the street. He was like glancing over at me, and I would glance back at him, and he would glance back at me, and I just said, forget it. And I was coming this way, and he was coming this way. So we got to the stoplight up there, and he crossed the street towards me. And by that time, he was just staring at me. So I'm staring back at him, and he looks at me, and he goes, cerebral palsy. And I was like, no, I have spina bifida. But you know what? I did have cerebral palsy last week. Yeah, he looked at me like he was confused. And I said, haven't you heard? Disabilities are like Pokemon. I said, yeah, you got to catch them all. Yeah. And I said, be careful, though. Disabilities are just like Pokemon. Well, no, I fucked that up. You got to be careful, though. They're very contagious. You know, you got to watch out. And I said, hey, how you doing? I'm Dan. I have never seen a person turn around and run away from me so hard, so fast. And I gotta remember. Let's see. I don't remember this fucking joke at all. Oh yeah, I do. So I'm walking down. I'm running down or running. So I'm rolling down. I'm rolling down Broadway the other day. I was just passing the club, and I noticed this guy from across the street just glancing over at me, just glancing over. So I glanced back at him. We got up. What did I say now? Not to you. Did I? Did I just tell this joke to you guys? Fuck you. No, I didn't. I told it in the car. Just be quiet, Angelique. Nobody's listening to you. Oh, that's okay. That's my niece. I can say whatever the fuck I want to her. Yeah, see, I said fuck to you. And now you just fucked me up on my joke. God damn it, Angelique, you're not allowed to come anymore. So anyway, these guys, coming across the street. What the fuck? You guys, I drove. I can drive. Did you? I just told my driving joke. I don't know what I told. So anyway, he's crossing the street. He's looking at me. I'm looking back at him. And he crosses the street and he comes to my side of the street. He's walking towards me and he's just staring at me. So I'm just staring back at him. And we get close and he goes, I was like, what? And he goes, cerebral palsy. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, you have cerebral palsy. And I was like, no, I have spina bifida. But you know what? I had cerebral palsy last week. Yeah. Did I do this one already? Oh, fuck. See, I have to listen to you. You're not my niece.
No, I swear, my God struck me down. You quite literally did it, got distracted, and then...
Well, by you. I got distracted by you. All right. Man, this is going so well. Being in a wheelchair, it's not so bad all the time, Fuck, I forgot this part, Joe. Hey, at least I'm getting you guys laughing, right? So, yeah, exactly. You know what the worst part of being in a wheelchair is? All outside of every fucking elevator, there's that little sign, in case of fire, use stairs. Yeah. Yeah, right below that, there needs another sign with a little picture of me on fire. It says, right below that, it says, management not responsible for barbecued cripples. Come on, I can say cripple. I can say cripple. You guys can't, but I can. That's our word. No, not an R word. That's, you know what I mean. Fuck you. All right, what am I doing now? Okay, I got one more, and then we're going to move on to the next game. Let's see. Fuck. I'm telling you, I haven't done this in a while. All right. When I was growing up, one of my biggest dreams was to compete in the Paralympics someday. Yeah. I was going to tell you about my favorite sports that I saw while I was there, but I decided that instead of telling you, I'm going to show you, okay? So I'm going to act out 3 wheelchair sports, and when you know what I'm doing, you're just going to tell me, okay? So here's the first one. Basketball. That's easy, right? All right. Here's the next one. Swimming is an excellent guess, but that's wrong. Yeah. God, shut up. That's my punchline, damn it. You need to go sit in the other room. Yes, it's drowning. Yeah, fuck you. All right, shut up. I got one more, okay? Here we go. Who said that first? James, you've seen that joke. Everybody's heard that. Everybody who's heard my jokes need to shut up. All right, before I get off the stage, I'm going to introduce you to one more, another person. All right, This person is very special to the I Won't Stand for this show, and very special to me. So I'd like to introduce you. Gigi, are you here? Yeah. Yes. Oh, hey, there you are right there. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I know.
This is Gigi McGill, okay? She is my go-to when I need another host. When I miss this show, because that happens a lot. So, yeah, you know. Shut up, Gigi. And you know what? And don't say all right. You know what? Gigi's birthday was last Monday, okay? How old are you now?
26.
26. Shut up. Fuck you. Hey, like I said, Gigi's birthday was on Monday, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wish her a happy late birthday. You don't have to say late, but on the count of 3, everybody's going to say, happy birthday, Gigi. And I'm not going to do it in the microphone. All right, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Gigi. Yeah, all right. Gigi McGill, everybody. I did say McGill. Okay, good. All right. So my time is done here, and I fucked it up enough. So I'm going to get off the stage, and I'm going to run into all of you guys. No, I won't, I promise. I'm just going to get off the stage, and I'm going to start the show with your first comedian, all right? So let me get to the back of the room where my announcer microphone is. I'm the announcer, so you're going to hear my voice a lot, but you won't see me back on stage, okay? All right, here we go. I don't know why I said here we go. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Grab my phone. Put it in here. All right, here we go. Pop and Ollie? I don't even know what the fucking Ollie is.
It's a skateboard trick.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll sit here and you pop and Ollie. You get up here, pop Ollie. I can do this. Oh, I see, I did it. All right, good. All right. I'm going to my announcer mic, which is back here. Yeah, there it is. It's on the wrong side. I knew that. All right. Okay. All right. Our first comedian tonight is somebody I haven't worked with yet, but I've heard a lot of good things. I don't know where she's from because I should have asked her all right. You're from here. Okay. This comedian is from Stab Comedy Theater. Yeah. I don't know where you were born, but that's okay. All right. So please welcome to the stage, Kaya Osborne. Woo! Up there. That's the stage.
No, okay, I was told that I'm supposed to sit down, right?
Oh, fuck. That's right. The other wheelchair.
Thank you. I asked y'all about that twice. Not the nigga having better
Whoop, sorry.
logistics.
All good.
Good to see you.
I'll see you soon.
Okay. I will. Okay. Yeah, I knew that. That's why it's called I Won't Stand for This.
Exactly.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's my last time standing.
All right, your last time standing. All right, you got 12 minutes. You knew that.
I do appreciate that you have the wheelchair that accommodates melanated ass. That is, I appreciate that. What's up, everybody?
Oh, never mind. All right.
You know, there's disability accommodations and then there's racial accommodations, and you can put those two together. That is a beautiful thing. That's true. But I'm not a woman. I'm a nigger, and that's a different thing, actually. I said I am a nigger, and that is a different thing. You got to read Toni Morrison's Beloved to understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm made out of ladybugs, and I'll explode into ladybugs if you make me too horny. Sorry, that's only funny to English majors. If you can't read, that's not funny. I'm sorry. Don't you worry, baby. I got time and I'm gonna give it to you. Give you the world before you fall asleep. So anyway, that's what I said to the last caregiving client I ever had on hospice after he found out from the doctor that he only had 3 days to live. And he told me that his dying wish was to get sloppy toppy from a bipolar ebony BBW just one time. So I, made him some promises. Did I already ask you guys how you're doing? That's great. I don't actually care. I'm being fake. I'm sorry. Kind of a fake bitch. I know, right? We're all being fake. We're all just faking it. We're all just faking it. No orgasms, just screams, I so you can't. Ladies, how did you find out you were ugly? Cause I'm going through a lot right now. So the last nigga I ever fucked. So this is how I found out I'm ugly, right? I'm fucking. First of all, which is a violation. How you find out you ugly while being fucked? I don't know, but it happened. So I'm fucking this nigga, right? And it was crazy because I was just having this argument with my friend about men. And like my friend is one of those like ultra feminist, like Andrea Dworkin types, you know what I'm saying? Like she cans her own food. She dresses like a lesbian, but she's not a lesbian. You know what I mean? It's really weird. And I was telling her that, like this guy I'm talking to, he seems really emotionally intelligent. He seems like really cool. She was like, men cannot be emotionally intelligent. And I was like, that's bullshit. That's totally bullshit, okay? Because have you ever met a man and you were like, oh my God, you got enough hugs? That's crazy. It's like running into like a rare type Pokemon, like a Dialga. You know what I mean? Like men with emotional, intelligence are like the Dialgas of human beings. So anyway, I'm fucking this man, right? And I'm having a time and I'm feeling connected. I'm like really into him. I'm like, I've got feelings, So I make eye contact. I'm all like staring into his eyes. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? And he's like, stop, don't do that. That's gay. Sir, you are inside of my vagina right now. Isn't that the craziest way to find out you're ugly? Like, if a nigga can be fucking you, okay, with the thick discharge, because I was ovulating at the time. If a nigga can be fucking you while you're ovulating and still feel gay, I don't know, maybe I should just go be gay. I don't know. The last time, I was at Pride supporting the friends because I'm a poet and I'm black, so all my friends are gay. And I was at Pride. The last time I went to Pride, I had 3 different bitches call me daddy. Now, y'all can't see it because I'm sitting down, but there is nothing about my ass that screams daddy. There's nothing about these titties that screams daddy. But bitches have 1 2-minute conversation with me and they looking at me like I'm goddamn Val Kilmer. This hurts. It hurts when you are fat. No, and let me tell you, obviously dating is hard for me, right? Obviously, duh. I'm fat, I'm black, I'm autistic. That's a whole other thing. I am a little retarded. The thing about being retarded and dating, what's crazy is that actually helps your chances. Like historically speaking, the more retarded you are, the more men love you. So you would think it's working out for me, but it's not. And I definitely feel like it's a size thing. I do. I think it's a size thing because unfortunately, I'm too fat to ever find true love. But I'm too skinny for one of those niggas who would ruin my episode of 600 Pound Life. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, one of them feeder fetish niggas. You know what I mean? You go to the doctor office, doctor now standing there judging you and shit. He's like, no, fuck you, goddamn it. My woman, she's gonna eat. She's gotta eat. You know what I mean? Doctor now tells him he can't bring like 2 sausage pizzas for you into the appointment. He's like, we've been here for 2 goddamn hours, okay? We drove 4 goddamn hours to get here. It's been 6 goddamn hours with no fucking food. My baby is gonna eat food, okay? She not losing no tits. You can lose all that other shit. I don't give a fuck, but my baby's tits not going nowhere. Oh yeah, I'm too skinny for those guys. It's really weird. Like, I don't know how to describe what it's like to be a California 4 and a Georgia 7. You know what I mean? Like, that's my life is fucked up because I hate heat. Again, I'm autistic. I get overstimulated very easy. And the last time I had more than one mosquito bite, I wanted to kill myself. I thought about it. I take psych meds. It's very possible. You just mainline the whole bottle and you're good to go. You're out of here. You know what I mean? Out. This fleshy prison. This fleshy, jiggly, extremely good at twerking prison. You know what I mean? No, yeah. Yeah. But, you know, that little joke I told her at the beginning, that was not a lie. I did used to be a caregiver. And caregiving will do crazy shit to your empathy. Like, you think you have integrity, you think you have compassion, right? And then you're escorting Janet to lunch, and you're in the elevator, and she shits her pants. Are you gonna take her back home, up into the restroom, and give her a quick little shower, right? Run about 30 minutes late on all your other lunch escorts? Or are you gonna sit her in front of her friends, who are already pretty racist and judgy, and just let them do what they do? The interesting thing about being a caregiver is that you find out that old people are children, like baby boomers and shit like that. I used to take these people down into like the dining hall where they'd eat and shit, and they would all be ordering their food and looking at each other for approval on what kind of wine we were all gonna have tonight. Like, oh, is it a Pinot Grigio night? Is it a Merlot night? We feeling more Moscato? Bitch, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about me. What I'm drinking, bitch, I'm drinking. I don't give a fuck. You could be Jesus, and you could have made the wine in front of me. Nigga, if I done already had 3 gin and tonics, that's what the fuck we on tonight. Put the Jesus wine away for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like y'all halfway fucking with me, but y'all also wondering if you need to call somebody, like you're a little worried, and that's okay. It's okay to be worried. I am a worrisome, troublesome creature. Yeah, but yeah, dating sucks. And you know, the thing about dating, you realize is that you don't actually have to develop a type. You don't have to have like all these qualities and subsets of things that like a man or woman or succulent, whatever the fuck you niggas are into nowadays, you know, like laboo-boos, whatever y'all fucking, whatever the fuck y'all fucking, that's fine with me. You know, I respect all of it. I'm down with the Skittles squad. y'all do what y'all want to do. But so, you know, you really have to have, it's more like, what do I not want? What can I absolutely not take anymore? Mine was old niggas. I had to stop fucking old niggas. You know what I mean? And it's hard. It's hard because I got a Santa Claus fetish. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 years ago, Dan, bro, you'd have been in trouble. You would have been in so much. I would have turned. I make spina diffida. You know what I'm saying? For dick, all that dick. No, I'm just saying, I used to love old niggas. Like I did, like Santa Claus, he's hot, right? That's a pure, no, and I like that one Santa Claus from that like cartoon movie with the Easter Bunny where he had like a Russian accent and tattoos, nigga. Like, and he had them strong ass arms, nigga. I was in love. Okay, I was a good girl all year. And I saw that motherfucking movie. Okay, I swear to God. But I can't do old men anymore. I just can't. And I know what you're all thinking. You're like, oh, he's gonna groom you. Okay, he's a groomer. He's an abuser. He's a predator. No. It's not none of that. Okay, baby, have you met an old nigga? They are babies, okay? Old niggas are children. Okay, let me tell you something. My last old nigga, right? I used to have to pick him up from his mama house, take him to band practice, pretend the band was practicing well, take him back home to his mama house. We probably argue in the car because he's upset I fell asleep during rehearsal. I would fix him his nightly plate of Tyson chicken nuggets and Kraft mac and cheese. with chalky milk or strawberry milk, depending on whether he was feeling neutral or depressed that day. He would eat everything on the plate, never my pussy. And then I would go home. Tell me I wasn't a single mother. That is a single mother. I think fucking men over the age of 55 should get you WIC stamps. I swear to God. And maybe a Section 8 housing voucher if he's a homeless sexual. You know what I'm saying? Like, no! Maybe I'm the predator. Have you thought about that? My last old nigga, I introduced him to jazz. Okay? We was just in the car. He's blasting 9-inch nails at all times. You get what I'm saying? It was making me crazy. Am I done? Oh, yeah. No, man, see, now I'm thrown off. No, I just want to leave. Fuck. Every day is exactly the same. That's what it's like. Fucking old niggas. Perhaps I am the predator. Okay? Maybe I should not be within 100 feet of a vintage record shop or a gun store or a goddamn Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? I done fucked a lot of Mexicans too. I love, anyway, okay. All right. Good night, everybody.
I forgot your last name. I forgot your last name. Osborne. That's right. That's what I fucked up in the first flyer. Guy Osborne, hey, you have to get off stage in a wheelchair. That was. All right. No, never mind. You get special privilege. I can't say privilege, but okay. All right. Our next comedian, I do know very well. He's a Sacramento comedian. His name is Kendrick Williams. Yeah, Kendrick.
I'm sitting down in my story time chair now. This is great. Yeah, this is fantastic. Okay, this is a lot looser than I thought it was, guys. This is dangerous. All right, let's get this started. You guys doing good? Yeah? Yeah? All right. What did I wanted to start with tonight? Yo, so we were talking about dating and shit. I can't stand dating like as a whole because like I say yes to a lot of like weird shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, tell me I'm wrong. Like, all right, like I'm 32, and this girl called me the other day. She was like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Nothing." She was like, "You want to go to a rave?" No. Like the fuck, no. But again, I'm dating, so I said yes. So I said I'll go. Fuck it, yeah, let's go. And I brought like the drugs that I thought like you were supposed to fucking bring. You know what I'm saying? What type of drugs do you bring to a rave? Like, see, she knew the shit. Nobody told me that fucking rule. Like, okay, so I brought weed and shrooms. All right. See that it's simple, but like again, you know what like Molly looks like when you're on shrooms, just when you just imagine it's oh my god, it's fucking terrifying. Like I'm on shrooms, so I'm trying to keep it the fuck together. I'm like, okay, all right, but then they have like these totems and shit in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I found out it's for a cool reason. It's so they can find each other. I was like, that's cool. I like that. But again, I'm on shrooms, y'all. And ever so often they do that shit. They do that, ooh, 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 ooh. Y'all do it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't that shit sound like a battle cry to y'all? I thought we were going to war. Me and Frodo was going on a quest. I was fucking terrified, dog. I was like, nah, I gotta get out of here. This isn't nice. But I made it through the night. I did. I made it through the night, and I was like, let's go on date number 2. Let's see what this is about, right? Date number 2. So I said, let's go out to dinner, right? She was like, cool, let's go out to dinner. She was like, can I choose a place? I was like, sure, choose a place. Go ahead. I should need to stop taking her advice for places to go. Like, cause she was like, you want to go to Korean barbecue? Y'all like Korean barbecue? You a fan? Yeah. Personally, I think it's some bullshit. Okay. I'm just gonna be real with you, all right? Like, I'ma pay you so I can cook my own shit. Like, what type of disrespectful bullshit is that? Like, the whole point of me coming out on a date is so I didn't have to do this shit. Like, that was the whole point. And now, let's be real. If I wanted to do that shit, I could have charged you a cover fee at the crib and just turned the stove on real hot. Like, fuck that shit, dog. I can't stand it. But we went there. We had a good time. We had a good meal. And I was still pissed off because how come they don't never have no seasoning? Nobody asked that question. All them Asians in there, no seasoning, none. That's fucking crazy. That's how I know it's cat meat. They were like, it's got enough. It's got enough. That's how I knew. But we made it through the night, and afterwards we were leaving out, and she was like, "Hey, you want to go to my friend's place?" No. But let's go. I say yes. And at this point, I'm in my brain. I'm on a mission, okay? I have told myself that I'm trying to find a wife, okay? I'm trying to find a wife, so I'm sticking through it, right? But something was fucked up, because, like, before we get there, she, like, gave me a disclaimer. She was like, and you know it's fucked up, like, the place you heading to with the person that you going with, and they give you a disclaimer before you get to that motherfucker? So we pulling up, and she gonna turn to me and say, "I just want to let you know, my friends are a little different." I was like, so you mean white, right? That's what that means. That's and I pull up and I roll inside, and it smells like cocaine and privilege. Everybody wanted to know my blind side story. How I grew up on the hard streets. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking terrible. But I said, screw it. I said, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep making it through the night. She's like, all right, let's go back ahead to my place. I was like, cool, bet. Head back to her place. And you ever get to somebody's house and there's a smell? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just lives underneath you. You know, it's like when you walk in, it's like just, poof. It's like, what the fuck was that? I walked in this girl's house and there was this smell. I couldn't get the fuck over it. And I started like looking around. I was like, hey, and I was like investigating to see where the smell coming from. And I noticed she had cats, plural, not one, two. She had cats. I was like, okay, bet, cool. I checked out the litter box. It wasn't well taken care of. There was fossilized shit in that motherfucker. That's gross, okay? But I said, fuck it, I'm already here. I said, fuck it, I'm already here. Then she goes to take off her shoes. And one of her toes was bigger than the other toes. And it wasn't even the thumb toe, y'all. It wasn't like, it was the pinky toe. That motherfucker came out the shoe breathing heavy, just. It looked up at me and was like, all my life I've had to fight. It's fucked up. But the smell was still lingering. All right, I'm gonna end it here. The smell was still lingering, y'all. The smell was still lingering. And we kissing and making out and shit. And she gonna turn to me and say, whisper in my ear, how about you eat my pussy? I said, ma'am, I've seen how you treat your other pussies. I'll eat your ass. But that's been my time. I'm Kendrick Williams.
Kendrick Williams, everybody. Give him a 5. I don't know what I'm saying. Can he do it? He did it. All right. We have one more comedian for you tonight. I met this guy at Sacktown. I don't know. It was the festival at Laughs Unlimited. We met and we've been friends ever since. I like this guy a lot. Please welcome Aaron Foster. Are there boogers?
This is pretty straightforward. Other
You call me a
producers.
booger?
Bookers. Show bookers. You know. Yeah. All right. Yeah, thanks for having me, Dan. It's been a while. We met, I think, 2 years ago. All right, first things first. Well, I'm having a birthday this year. Anybody else? A couple of you? That's good. Now, sometimes I'm the only one. Super awkward. I did recently turn 50. Well, 2 years ago, which geologically, very recent. But, yeah, 52 is a weird age. People really go out of their way to tell you that it's not old. I don't know if that's true. I do know the only time anybody would ever say that a 52-year-old man was young is if he just died. Oh my God, he was so young. Was he? Were you here yesterday? Because yesterday he was definitely middle-aged. 50, of course, is a big one. People take stock of their lives. The very first thing I did when I turned 50 was to start researching retirement accounts. I don't know if you guys know this, but that is too late to start doing that. By kind of a lot. The other thing that happened was my buddy said, hey, congratulations, you're halfway. And I thought, wow, that's optimistic. But even if that's true, I don't think it's something to be excited about. Like halfway, oh, so that means I have to do everything I did all over again, except this time it's on a dying planet that's slowly slipping into fascism, all while I get weaker, sicker, and dumber? Where do I sign up? Just to be clear, I'm not one of these guys that thinks we're slipping slowly into fascism. I think it's happening very quickly. That was the end of my show in Arkansas a couple months ago. Did not care for that. No, I've noticed as I've gotten older and older, the time at night when I am no longer willing to stay awake in order to have sex just keeps getting earlier and earlier. Yeah, it's going to be close. No, I'm kidding around. I can't read my watch without my glasses on. Yeah, when my friends turned 50, when we all started to turn 50, my friends all got obsessed with their wills. All writing their wills are on my case. You got a will, Aaron? You got to have a will, man. Are you working on it? I'm working on it. I'm 52 years old. I'm single. I don't have any kids, and I'm still trying to make it in Hollywood while living in Reno, Nevada. I'm working on my will to live, okay? Like, what do I need a will for? Like, if I die tomorrow, my mom gets everything by default, you know? I mean, I would love to know what she's going to do with a 2015 Subaru and 9 pieces of Bob Dylan art, but that'll be her journey. But I thought about it, and I realized, like, all right, I do have some financial assets. I should make a plan. Only person I could think to leave everything to is my ex-girlfriend, which everybody seems to think is a strange choice. But she's kind of my only long-term relationship. I think, let me ask you guys, 9.5 years constantly on and off, never going more than 6 months in a row without me breaking up with her at least once and never making a plan for the future beyond where we're going to have dinner that night. I mean, that counts as a long-term relationship, right? Eh. Well, whether it does or it doesn't, you can understand why I thought, maybe she's owed, right? So I sat down to sign all that paperwork. I reconsidered. I was like, I don't know. Do I really want to give the woman I strung along through the bulk of her childbearing years another reason to want me dead? Maybe not a great idea. So yeah, 52 years old and single. Thank you. That is the correct response to that. Last week I was in Ketchum, Idaho, and somebody wooed when I said that. I was like, I don't think you're paying attention. Now, I haven't given up on dating. I just don't understand how it all works anymore. Even breaking up is a lot different. Like, you break up with someone in your 20s, your friends are very supportive, very encouraging. Hang in there. Don't worry about it. Plenty of fish in the sea. You break up with someone in your 50s, your friends are like, dude, are you sure that's a good idea? I only ask because I read an article, and it said, yeah, there are no more fish in the sea. When I was younger, I used to get really angry when, like, women my age dated older men. Seemed very unfair. Now that I'm in my 50s, I feel like, it's fair enough. Yeah, I've become one of these cliche older guys that likes to date younger women. But in my defense, somebody explained to me that there's a technical, scientific explanation for it. I never know if I'm pronouncing the term correctly. I think it's douchebag? Fair enough. No, I've tried it once, dating younger. Not for me. But I have a friend who dates significantly younger all the time. And he's like, what's the problem? You didn't like it? I was like, the sex was not worth the breakfast conversation, you know? He's like, why are you having breakfast with her? Or a conversation. Like, what am I going to talk to a woman in her 20s about? Like, whether or not her parents are saving enough for retirement? It's just... But he's like, I follow the rule. I don't date that young. I'm like, what's the rule? Do you guys know the rule? Half your age plus 7? I'd never heard this before. He's like, that's the rule. I follow the rule. I'm like, all right, I have some questions. First of all, if you have to do arithmetic to figure out if it's socially acceptable for you to have sex with somebody, it's probably not. Also, who came up with this rule? Is there any chance it was a woman in her 20s, prime of her life, sitting around trying to convince her parents like that it was okay for her to start dating a guy who was 10 minutes away from having prostate cancer? Somehow I doubt it. Yeah, I have, in case you haven't figured it out yet, I'll tell you that I've been officially diagnosed with clinical depression. And I gotta be honest, I'm not super happy about it. I've tried all the treatments, seen all the doctors, been on all the meds, right? Prozac, Zoloft, Wellbutrin, Lexapro, cocaine. No, look, I make some jokes about mental health, but I do something I take very seriously. I would never try to treat my depression with Lexapro. That's crazy. Unfortunately, none of that stuff has ever really worked for me. Now I do this CBT, I do EMDR, and I'm thinking about maybe doing some ECT. For those of you who don't know what any of those letters stand for, are you having a nice goddamn life? Yeah, good for you. There's a silver lining to depression. Took me a while to figure it out. I finally found it. Turns out it actually can be, in the right circumstances, a very effective pickup line. As my mom likes to say, Aaron, some women really like a project. Now, look, I'm not saying you can just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, I have depression. You want to go out? Like, that doesn't work. You have to class it up a little bit. Say the same thing. You just phrase it differently. You know, you say something like, I don't know. Sometimes I think I just feel things too deeply. Kablam. That's a joke about me pretending to be sensitive and emotional, when in reality I'm actually incredibly sensitive and emotional. I just spent my whole life pretending that I'm not because I'm Gen X, right? We were taught how do you deal with your feelings as a Gen X young man? You push it down, you walk it off, you be a man, and you just do that over and over again until eventually you have your first heart attack somewhere in your early 50s. Shit. But because I got so good at like hiding my emotions, refusing to be vulnerable, like I'm still really good at it. You turn that valve off for a couple of decades, it's hard to turn back on. Like, right? Like I could bomb doing stand-up, get heckled, booed off stage. Although please don't. But yeah, if that happens, like I'd walk out of here seemingly unfazed. But because I would be broken on the inside, I'd immediately drive to the nearest 7-Eleven. It's 4 blocks down, 1 block over. I've already done the recon on this in case things go south. I buy a pint of Ben & Jerry's. I eat it while crying in my car, listening to Simon & Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Water. And you might be thinking like, well, that sounds like an exaggeration. How often do you really do something like that? Come on. Okay, quick question for you. What's in your glove compartment? Because mine has 3 real metal spoons and a single left-handed glove so my hand doesn't get cold holding the container. Yeah, I'm sorry. Who do you think you're dealing with here tonight? A goddamn amateur, huh? I'm a professional. Which means I also know exactly what 7-Eleven really stands for. Whatever you buy there is going to give you 7 to 11 minutes of pure happiness before the shame and regret kick back in. And that is my time. You guys have been delightful. Thanks so much.
Aaron Foster. Hey, Aaron. You don't look any older than 55. Yeah, no problem. Oh, you want to know the 3 letters that'll work? THC. There you go. Absolutely. Hey, guys, that's our show. 3 comedians and me. All right? I hope you guys had a great time. And come back. Hey, next month is the 3rd anniversary of I Won't Stand for This. 3 years somehow I'm still here. Yeah, and the show's still here. I don't know how that works, but I'm very happy. So come see us next month. I almost said next week. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right. Thank you for coming, you guys. Have a nice night. I don't know. Yeah, nice night. Yeah, there we go.
All right, everybody. That was Can't Stand Up Comedy Presents I Won't Stand for This, but we're not done. we've got one more show coming up for you. It's LLGBT Plus presents STFU. A little bit of lip sync, a little bit of stand-up, a little bit of drag, a little bit of comedy. If you want to stick around, please do. If you're done with us for the evening, check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream everything we do. STFU will begin in about 12 minutes.
It will soon be here. Oh, it will be so much better than before. 'Cause yesterday's gone. Yesterday is gone. Why not stop and think? Think about the things to come. Oh, instead of all the little things you've done. Now, if you think life has been bad to you, just think about what tomorrow will do. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't you stop. It will soon be here. Oh, it will be so much better than before. 'Cause yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't you stop, 'cause it will soon be here. Oh, it will be so much better than before. 'Cause yesterday is gone. Yesterday is Don't you ever, ever look back. 'Cause yesterday is gone. Yesterday is gone. Yeah. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know that you might find a better place to play? You said that you had never been, but all the things that you have seen are gonna fade away. So I'll start a revolution from my bed. Because you said the brains that I had went straight to my head. Step outside, it's summertime in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. 'Cause you ain't gonna ever burn and just let it fade away. Oh, so I'll start a revolution from my bed, because you said the brains I had went straight to my head. Step aside, 'cause it's summertime and blue. Stand up by the fireplace, take that liquor off your face. You ain't never gonna burn my heart out. Sally can't wait. She knows it's too late as she's walking on by. So it slides away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say, yeah. She knows that it's too late as we're walking on by. My soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. No, don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. You say, don't look back in anger. I heard you say.
Howdy, 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 ho. Howdy, 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 hey. Howdy, 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 ho. All right. Listen, girl, I'm not like all these other fellas. It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, oh, but terror takes a sound before you make it. Yeah, you start to freeze as horror looks you right between your eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is thriller night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Hey, ladies. You hear the door slam and realize there's nowhere left to run. Oh, you feel the cold hand and wonder if you'll ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination. on, girl, but all the while you hear a creature creeping up behind. Oh, you're out of time. Oh, this is Thriller night, and there ain't no second chance against a thing with 40 eyes. This is Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside of killer thriller tonight. Oh, night creatures call, and the dead start to dance in their masquerade. Oh, there's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. Open wide, it's the end of your life. Oh. This is Thriller night. Oh, I can thrill you more than any ghoul would ever try. This is Thriller night. So let me hold you tight and share up Thriller. This is Thriller. Oh, Thriller tonight. Girl, I can thrill you more than any ghoul would ever try. This is Thriller. Oh, Thriller tonight. Girl, let me hold you tight inside of Thriller killer. Thriller killer chiller. I fulfill you, girl. I'll be your thriller tonight. Let me be your thriller, baby.
that the chemistry's correct. Your words walk right through my ears, presuming I like what I hear. And now I'm stuck in the web you're spinning.
Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for LOLGBT Plus presents STFU. Please welcome to the stage your host, David Shapiro.
I'm not home right now, I'm walking in the spider web, so leave a message and I'll call you back.
Hi, how are you guys? Good. You didn't want to sit with your friends? It's okay. It's balanced this way. I like it. Yeah, it's awesome. I have OCD. Balance is really great. So thank you. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys been to the show before? No, you've seen me before. Integrate with the white people, and so we used to spell it. Well, now we spell it like the white way with an S, but we used to spell it with a $sign, the traditional Jewish way. Okay. Oh, okay. And that always tells me which way to go with my jokes. All right, right on. My email address is luckyjew22@yahoo.com. And my ex-wife hates that. She said, you know, you're the only person under 70 whose email address is at yahoo.com. And I said, yeah, but I'm also the only person under 70 that you're paying spousal support to. So you're doing it's like that that reel. I don't know what to call the memes that are reels, that are videos. It's like where they say something and then instead of laughing, they just go, You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, oh no, that's not good. Let's not do that. Yeah, I don't know. My ex-wife pays me spousal support, and she's not happy about it. But she makes like $300,000 a year, and I do this for a living, so I think it's appropriate. And we had to be in court, and the judge had to make a decision on it, because her lawyer was like, well, he's a man, he doesn't need spousal support, and my lawyer was like, well, that's sexist. Like she makes more money, and her lawyer was like, well, he has a college degree, and my lawyer was like, yeah, well, that doesn't matter. She makes more money. That's the only thing that matters. Like, and then her lawyer said, but he's a man with a college degree. And then my lawyer started to talk, and the judge said, stop, like that Britney Spears video. And the judge said, what's the college degree in? And then all four of us said, theater. Okay. I don't know. You guys, was not funny? It's funny. You just don't laugh out loud. Okay. All right. That makes my job harder. I don't know what to do then, because we'll talk to you. What brought you guys to the show tonight? You've tried. Okay, well, right on. Okay, so good news, bad news. We'll do bad news first, right? Bad news: the drag performer of the night had to back out at 7 o'clock. Good news: I got a better drag performer that was able to fill in. So she's going to perform next. So you guys will get to see. It's only one drag performer, but it's still a drag show. Yeah. I mean, technically, I'm a drag performer, just not right now. Yeah. So, I mean, unless you think this is drag, and then this is fucking awful drag. But, there is a good drag performer coming. So awesome. That's what brought you guys out. What brought you guys out? You planned an okay. Was this part of the adventure, or this is the adventure? All right. Well, there's no pressure to make it really good. Right on. Where'd you come from? There is nothing in Stockton. You're right. Well, there's a couple things. There's a drag show in Stockton every Tuesday. There is. It's at Paradise. Yeah, the gay bar next. Okay, I don't know if that's legal. Okay, well, yeah, probably the statute of limitations is expired. There aren't a lot of. That's why wanted to make sure to tell you guys about Paradise, and the every Tuesday night, and the drag show is called Eden, and my friends put it on. My good friend Katana Ray, she actually does a talk show with me here every first Friday. So I don't know if you want to adventure back. I don't know if this is funny, but you guys weren't laughing, so I thought I would just be informative and inquisitive. I don't know how to make you laugh. I, I'll be a community instead of being a comic. I'll be. You know what? I think a lot of people would agree. I'm a community resource and better at that maybe. Um, yeah. So okay. So Paradise every Tuesday, and I hope this adventure's worth it. What brought you out? Since I've asked everyone else, I can't leave you out. Thank you. Thank you. I was frustrated, right? Because I had 6 people drop out on me for this show. And it's like not me, it's just bad, it happens, you know? And I always think about like you guys coming up from Stockton or you guys like we're gonna see a drag show and I'm like, well, I have to book a good drag performer. That's why I'm not in drag. So you can see a good drag performer first. You know, what if it was just me and it was your first time? You'd be like, I hate this art form. I don't want to see it anymore. You've been in drag before? You've been to drag before. Where'd you go? Okay. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't call that a drag show, but you've seen drag. Okay, all right. All right. It's funny. Drag is a funny thing, and so is comedy because people do it one time and then they're like, I'm a drag performer now. And it's like, oh, I don't know if you get that designation after one time, you know? Like, what if I put a band aid, like you were bleeding and I put a band aid on your arm and I was like, now I'm a doctor, you know? And I just went around telling people, I'm a doctor. I heal people, you know? And like that could really cause problems on an airplane, at least for sure. If someone needed that's the only time they're like, "Is there a doctor?" I don't know. So you've seen a drag performer. I like also that you said San Luis Obispo. You said slow. Slow cracks me up because it always sounds like we're trying to use polite words for mentally challenged people. Yeah, like oh, I saw a slow drag show. Oh, okay, that's. I know, but I'm not from here. And so the first thing that fucks me up about San Luis Obispo is when people call it San Luis. I've heard that. I've heard it, and I don't like it because there's St. Louis. And that's like a whole, yeah. Yeah. I don't know anything about Stockton, really, except Paradise. It's that bad. Stocktown. Stucktown. Oh, because you were stuck. And And look at you guys. You've escaped tonight. Yeah, congratulations to the big city. Who is? What? I don't. I don't. Do you, Sure, that one. Isn't like CCR from Stockton? That's the same thing. I mean, are we really splitting hairs on Lodi and Stockton at that point? Okay. Not Lodi. Okay. So Chris Isaac. Okay. Well, they got stuck in Lodi. Then maybe Lodi should be stuck down. Honestly. This might be the weirdest set you've ever seen me do, but I think it's working better than it was. So. Yeah, Stab streams all it shows. So if you want to, like for instance, you're like, oh, I do want to see what this strange little Jewish man looks like in drag. Um, well, then you'll have to come back or stream. And you that will be what's the first? It's August 3rd, I believe, is the first Friday. So you could, August 1st. Sorry, thank you. August 1st. We have the talk show at 10 o'clock right here on the stage. I would prefer you're here, though. Just make another adventure. And honestly, it sounds like you don't want to be in Stockton. Why do you live there? Okay, that's valid. But you're stuck. I hear people get stuck there. Yeah. Don't go. You might get stuck. That's awesome. What kind of artist are you? Okay. Congratulations, Diana. That's awesome. I'm proud of you for all of that. And you're a lawyer.
I got over it.
Okay.
I was a teacher, then I was a lawyer, and
That's a career path.
this shit, and I'm a teacher again.
My mom was a teacher and my dad was a lawyer, so it's like, yeah. That's my whole life that you just described. What grade did you teach?
Well, I've taught pretty much all the grades.
Okay.
I've got fifth grade right now.
My favorite thing about teaching, I used to substitute teach, and my favorite thing was when the kids wouldn't listen to me, and I'd have to say, "Children, listen to me when I'm talking to you, and I'll give you Jello pudding." No. Right, I know, and they'd listen right away. They'd all snap to attention, and then I realized like they're gonna go home, they're gonna say to their parents like, "Mom, Dad, the sub did Bill Cosby things to us," and I had to stop doing that in class.
It took me a minute to catch up to the Jello, but oh my god, the first day.
There's an FCC 7-second delay on my jokes. Okay, got it. Copy. Yeah. Another thing I was thinking about when I was substitute teaching today, one time I was substitute teaching, and this little boy, we were in computer lab, and this little boy stood up, and I'm like kind of paying attention, but I'm also on my phone because I'm an adult with kindergartners in a computer lab, and he walked to the middle of the room, and I'm like, what's he doing? And then he dropped his pants around his ankles, and he started peeing in the middle of the room, and I was like, stop, and like the prostate control on this child, he stopped immediately. I was like, that's really impressive. Like you just turned it off like a fucking switch, no drips or anything. Well, right. And I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, going to the bathroom, and I was like, you should do that in the bathroom. And he said, you're right. And then he just stared at me, and I said, go to the bathroom. And so he started walking with his pants down around his ankles, and I said, no, pull up your pants, like pull up. And he said, okay. And then he peed his pants on the way there, and I was like, what happened to the prostate control for you? But that was the weirdest thing that ever happened to me. My rule was no head wounds when I subbed, because the very first day there was a head wound. And I said, I don't like that, so no more ever again. I think I'm going to get off stage. Maybe I'll come back and talk more to you guys later. But I want to introduce the drag performer because you guys came to see drag and this and it. So you ready? Okay. And then I want to make sure, now that you've all seen drag before, you guys know to tip the performers, right? Okay, if you don't, it's okay. But if you see people tipping the performers, giving them dollars, 5 cents, performer, really, that's normal. That's drag culture. That's how you show appreciation, and it's good etiquette. So yeah, no, you don't have to. I'm just explaining. Yeah. Okay, cool. So once again, this performer kind of saved the show last minute. She was like, "I can help you out. I can do that show." And she's one of my favorite people, truly. So please put your hands together, make some noise, clap. Let me hear it. Give it up for lovely mohair.
if you're ready to go. I wanna feel the sweat breathing through your clothes. The way you touch my neck, got me ready to flow. I wanna make magic. I want you to feel me. I want you to grasp it. I want you to steal me. If you want it, you can have it. I want you to free me. I'm not trying to lock you down. You gave me what you own. Caught up in your zone. In a room full of strangers, different faces. It feels like we're alone. Why don't you stay? Stay here after hours. I know you don't wanna leave. Stay here after hours. After hours we can't. Gotta check the time. Even when it ends, it's to you and I. We ain't even know they turn on the lights. We missed the last call, riding on a high. It's more than a moment. This can't be a memory. The party is over. You wanna come with me? My home never closes. Just want you to feel free. I'm not trying to lock you down. You gave me what you own. Caught up in your zone. The room full of strangers, different faces. It feels like we're alone. Why don't you stay? Stay here after hours. I know you don't wanna leave. Stay here after hours. After hours we can. Tell your friends to go, you can stay for a little while. If you wanna stay, you can stay for a little while. Why don't you stay? Stay here after hours. I know you don't wanna leave. Stay here after hours. After hours we can. Tell your friends to go, you can stay for a little while. You ain't gotta go, you can stay for a little while.
What you want to talk now? You want to talk later? You can talk. Okay, I'll talk now. Guys, keep it going for Lovely Mohair. It's so much easier to perform for like 100 people, but performing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, no, that's easy.
Oh, it's easy?
It's actually a lot easier because I can look you right in the face and play. When it's 100 people, I'm not running around on stage. That's out. I will stand there and look at you crazy. So I see one of my ex-coworkers. You said where? The center down here by the freeway. You don't remember? Name the places you worked. Okay, what we talking about? Correct. I couldn't think of the name of it because I'm old too, girlfriend. So David played a game with me and told me it was going to be some youth in the audience. Y'all all my age. Oh, child, please. Oh, some youth, not a youth. See the difference? I would have did a song that y'all could relate to, because that song probably y'all like, what's she talking about after hours? Huh? 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 Uh-huh. I would have stuck to the 70s at least. I mean, I'm almost to the 50s club, so therefore, it's only right to share, right?
Right, but they didn't tell me they were coming.
Oh, so you don't know your audience? I don't either. But thank you for coming out. I appreciate you guys coming out and bringing your 21-year-old. So, I mean, I hear you're a teacher. What kind of teacher are you?
Right now, I'm teaching elementary school.
Okay. You said you left teaching.
I left teaching. I went
And then you came back to what you love. So let me tell you, I'm a teacher too. I'm a whole different type of teacher. You teach that good stuff where the children actually sit and listen, and they practice what you teach. I'm a whole different teacher. Like I said, I teach kids how to shut the fuck up. If not shutting the fuck up, I teach them how to make clothes, design clothes, dress, walk, act like ladies. Because that's something that we don't teach no more. These children think just because you're a woman, you're a lady. No. A grown-ass man can be a lady. It's what you're taught to be. Women assume they're ladies. No. Honey, somebody, grandma, ma, somebody taught you how to cross your legs. She taught you how to speak properly in the public. She told you when to be quiet, because a lady is to be seen and not heard. That's what I've always been taught. How about you? Well, I don't know what to say about that. I don't either. Nice to meet you, woman. Yeah, but I was taught how to be a lady. My grandmother was from the South. She was Creole and Indian. And she always said, cross your legs, speak when spoken to. You don't have to be loud and aggressive all the time. Of course I'm loud and aggressive all the time. But we ain't gonna tell nobody that, okay? I know sometimes I'll shut up and go, bitch. Because that's my thing. I just say bitch and just leave it alone. Excuse my French. Because she was Creole. French people, that's what that is. So my grandmother always would say, she'd sit to the side with her napkin, bitch, bitch. And I'm going, Grandma, what you doing? Bitch. I'm like, are you okay? Bitch. And I'm, well, who's she talking to? And my sister would always go, me. Oh, because you are a bitch. She just don't want to tell you you're a bitch. She just keeps saying it. And I never did understand that until I realized my sister is a bitch. And unlike my grandmother, bitch. Why are you calling me a bitch? Because you a bitch. You act like a bitch. You talk like a bitch. You cross your legs like a bitch. You're just a bitch. She said, well, I'm a lady like you. No. I know when to shut up. You don't. So, I mean, what else we got going on here? What do you do? Yes. Court reporter? Yeah, I'm going to need her to go. She probably got my name listed on a couple of things. She got my name on some stuff. She got. Oh. My certification says Administrative Assistant of Justice. So I don't do any reporting, but I will tell on your ass. Fast. I will tell on people, and I don't give a damn, and I'll tell them I told on them. Because at the end of the day, that's what my job would have been, to tell on them. Now I own 4 room and boards. One specifically for trans people, which was a mistake, but I just let it keep going because, you know, trans people need help. We all need help. Am I right or wrong?
I need a lot of help.
What?
I need a lot of help.
I'm gonna help you to shut up. I'm gonna teach you that one. Hey, but you know what, Suzette don't ever cross me, and I don't cross Suzette because at the end of the day, we work together. And there's a difference because some people will act like they're working with you, but they're working against you. And there are many people like that. Red, green, orange, yellow, black, call yourself whatever you want. There are people like that in every race and nationality, or whatever you want to call them this week. So what's your pronouns? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't give a fuck because at the end of the day, I wasn't born in that age range. I wasn't. That was new to me. When I started working at Gender Health Center, that was new to me. So they said, what's your pronouns? And I'm like, what that got to do with anything? And they were like, well, you know, everybody doesn't go by. I'm like, oh, because back in my day when you said they and them, you were going to a hospital. They put you in a straitjacket. Oh, really? They didn't? Okay, I'm not crazy now. I'm 47. So that's not too far off. How old are you? Oh, okay. So like I said, I'm almost to the 50s club, so I'm not crazy, I don't think. But you said they and them, you were going to get a white coat and you were going to Napa State Hospital, baby, because it was not real. Now, you can call yourself a puppy. They don't care. It's all good. What was you going to say, sweetheart?
Were you my landlord?
Huh?
Were you ever my landlord?
Your what? Landlord.
Did you pay rent to you?
Yeah. The hair throws you off. Yeah, you were sweet as pie. You were sweet as pie, and I hated to see you go. Hated it, but you left. You went. You told me what was going on. They moved you to a nice place, gave you a nice apartment or something, I believe. But you were sweet as pie. Never had an issue with you, and I thought that was fabulous. Yes, if I can get you back, that'd be great. So what were we talking about? Huh? The pronouns, right? They, them, their. Yeah. Nowadays, I say, okay, you, because I don't want nobody to be offended. I'm scared because when I say something crazy, people just talk crazy to me, and I be going, now I got to deal with this shit. Fuck. Can't call the police because they're gonna arrest me. But anyway, how about yourself, ma'am? What do you do? I'm sorry? Artist and curator. You're an artist. I'm an artist too. Yeah, let me show y'all some of my art. At last, my love has come along. My heart, I'm an artist. I can sing, but that's not.
It was good.
Shall I continue so I can get the rest of your money?
Well, that was actually from him. He just asked me to give it to you.
Okay, I need you to get out the way then. What's the rest of that song? No, so what is your art, if I may ask? Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, but you know what? Anybody that's putting on a party should always get paid. And because it's hard and people don't understand that. Hey, shit. 6 people dropping out? I would have just went to sleep and said, fuck everything. That's a lot. So, round of applause to you, baby.
Thank you. Because, people are coming. People are, and it's, how much does that suck for you guys? You get here and the show's canceled, and this is your adventure. This is your date night. Is it date? No, not a date night. Just a fun night out. Oh, that's your mom. I don't know. You can't tell no more.
It's a date.
Okay,
when
so
you with your mama, it's a date.
You can have a mom.
Because guess who's paying for everything?
I wish my mom. I'm either an Italian boy or Italian girl or a Jewish boy. I'm like, it's my destiny to live with my mom, and she won't move up here. But so anyway, that's
special.
Props to you because
Very special.
I wanted to make sure that you guys all had a show, and this is not as much of a show as it usually is, but I don't think you could have a better show.
So what you trying to say, bitch?
With as many people. You
okay.
cut me off.
I would just check it, honey.
I think it's a better show than it normally is.
You should have told me that I was going to have to be dancing and perform for people my age. Then I would have switched that song to something they could relate to.
Well, I don't, if you had peeked out of the bathroom, we could have changed the phone.
Peeking ain't got, believe it.
I don't know.
So let me tell you what I did. I stuck my phone in my bag and pushed it out the door.
What? When?
It's over there in the corner, pushed out the door.
You
know how I feel about showing people my outfit before I hit the stage. I don't.
No,
it's old school for me. I'm not gonna be walking around. Hey, how you doing in my outfit? No, because the wow factor's gone. And I tell performers this all the time. My mother would have came right up to me by that stage, wrapped up in a big coat, and said, "To the back, girlfriend, you got your outfit on." No, let's not. Come on to the back and change your outfit because you're not even performing in that now. But these new drag performers. They can walk around in their outfits. The wow factor's gone. And I mention it sometimes when they come talk to me, and they still come out the next week with nothing wrapped around their outfit. I don't believe in that. I'm an old school performer. I started when I was 19. So we were taught to put on an overcoat or a wrap or something, and then go talk to the people. I didn't have one, so that's why I didn't come out and talk to y'all. But yeah, I was called last minute.
No, I want to add context. So first of all, she made this outfit. Yeah. So give her a round of applause for that. She makes all her own outfits. I can't make anything.
Oh yeah, I can make your outfit, my outfit. Teach you how to walk. Teach you how to jump on a pole, spin, flip upside down.
In an hour.
Teach you how to cook.
How long did it take you to make that outfit?
Huh?
How long did it take you to make
this
that?
This one actually took 45 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. See. 45 minutes, and
that's from fabric. No half done, nothing. Just from fabric from the beginning.
When a magician.
Yeah, I like to be called that.
I think you a magician.
When I do stuff to people, I disappear.
No, I also want to add context because I will say it. When Lovely's talking about having performed in drag since she was 19 and the way to do it and how she tells the new performers what they could do to be better or what they could do to be better at the craft of drag, Lovely is Sacramento drag excellence. Like, this is Sacramento drag royalty. Like, it's one of the pillars that Sacramento drag is built upon. So this, like, you don't want to do drag, do you? You're the only person in the building that is young enough.
You
that
might want to do drag king.
What I said? Do you want to do drag? I didn't say queen.
When you say drag, they don't think drag queen. They
My
think
bad.
Drag.
Did you want to do drag or drag king? Okay, all right. Because you saw some slow drag and you were like, "Nah, I seen slow drag. I don't want to do it anymore."
It don't interest you at all? Okay, I'll give it a year. Yeah.
But that's, if anyone, if you're talking to anyone and you tell them about this show, that's really good advice. Yeah. That should be followed. Yeah. I follow it 75% of the time myself.
You don't. You get right on stage and you be right there with your outfit on. Introducing, I'm next, your host, Suzette Benetti, and she walks right out in the outfit.
Sometimes I change outfits.
That's only when you have a co-host that's actually paying attention.
No, sometimes I have a different outfit. I'll perform last in the first half because we perform on Thursday nights at Badlands.
Which goes to having a co-host that's paying attention.
No co-host on Thursdays. I just change my outfit. I change my outfit a lot.
And you still walk on that stage and introduce the next person, and then you're last.
In a different outfit.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay.
No?
No. Okay.
What I miss?
No, the thing is, like, I can remember a lot of things, and then a lot of things I can't remember. Like, I can't remember what happened yesterday, but I can tell you what happened on Thursday. Is that weird?
No.
That's weird? No, I thought he shook his head. Is that weird? No? Okay. All right. Because I know I'm getting old, and you asked me what happened last night, I'll go, what happened Thursday? Oh, there was some drag queens that came on stage, and blah, 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 blah. I could tell you everything. I think that comes from being nosy. I'm very nosy. I'm a Gemini. I'm very nosy.
If I may, I don't think it's nosy. I think it's you care about the craft. And you pay attention to that detail. Just like...
And it's nosy.
Okay, and it's nosy. But like, what's your name? Faith. Faith can probably watch a lawyer and were you a court? Were you trial advocacy? I was a corporate securities lawyer. I wasn't in the government that much. Okay, but you could probably look at a document and tell me all the things that are wrong. I bet you could.
That's what's up.
And you might not remember what you had for dinner, though. But you can remember all the flaws in the document. Right. I think it's just what you remember, what you love, what you know.
I guess it is. I'm going home to make another outfit. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do.
What you making?
What I'm making? I need to make you something because that's coming up. We got some stuff coming up soon, but I want to have yours perfected to where when they see you, they see you.
That's why I'm not in drag tonight because it's not perfected.
See? Okay. Yeah. And I got some colors I want to show you. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm arrogant.
Well,
all the
come
colors
on, pick
look
up
good.
this money. You know, this is my snack money. Come on here. You know, he likes to bend over. Good boy. You ain't got nothing to do with it.
Sure it does.
It does not. No. The thing is, you are a sweet and kind person, and I want you to understand that it don't matter what you are. Yeah, what y'all think about that? Come on, round of applause. Come on. It don't matter who you are, your color of your skin, and I always tell people that. Just like it was a guy standing next to me, and he was just listening to the conversation. They kept saying, "Nigga this, nigga that." He said, "Does that make you feel any kind of way?" I said, "No, because I ain't no nigga. It's a difference. I'm not a nigga. Look how they carry themselves, nigga. Ghetto, loud, aggressive. That's a nigga to me. I'm an African American. There's a difference. So I don't care what he's talking about over there." And people need to understand that. The word nigga don't hurt me, but at the same time, it might hurt somebody else. So, I don't give a damn about that word. But what was I getting at? Suzette, David is always going to be Suzette to me.
Suzette.
I can't say David. It just doesn't work for me. I'm used to Suzette.
Well, eventually you won't have to.
Huh?
I said eventually you're not going to have
Oh,
to.
I need you to hurry up because I need you to put on them titties every day and that hair.
I'm not going to have to put on titties.
Okay.
That's what we didn't talk about.
No, you're going to put some titties on.
Well,
right.
Currently, it takes about 4 hours. So, yeah.
So the thing is, Suzette has to be perfect.
She's pretty.
Okay, I get it, Suzette. But at the same time, you come to entertain. So it's okay.
Yeah, I came. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sitting up here sweating.
You want a fan? I got one in my car.
You got to remember, I'm old.
I know.
47 is old. Hey, you're not flipping on stages and rolling around on floors. So it's and then too, a lot of queens don't make it to 47. I'm sure you know that. A lot of the girls don't make it to 47. They barely even make it to 40. So when I say I'm 47,
they barely make it to 22.
True.
We're talking about lots of queens.
I'm happy to say my age. I'm pleased to yell I'm 47 because if you look at the younger ones today, they look older than me. The drugs has gotten them, or they just in these relationships that are just so terrible. It's like, why are you in that relationship? But of course, it's not my business. I can't tell nobody what to do with their life. Huh, Suzette?
Oh, no, I'm glad when you tell me what to do with my life. No, look, I'm old too, and I know you're going to say no, but the thing is, people tell me that all the time. I'm going to be 42 soon, right? Even though this is a shirt from the little boy section at Target, I'm much older.
So are the jeans. Mm-hmm.
No, the jeans are actually adult, but well, you know, women's clothes fit me better. Anyway, I'm going to be 42. And people like to tell me that's not old. That's not old because they're putting it in context of themselves. How Diana, right? How old are you? 65. Would you say I'm old or young? That's a good answer because usually people say, "Oh, you're young," and I'm like, "Ma'am, I was alive during Reagan's first presidency. Like that's not young. I was alive before baby Jessica fell in a well. Do you even know? You don't know what that means. You're like, what are you talking, Mom? You know? Yeah, like Challenger exploding. Like I was alive for all that. You know, like I'm not young, but I did start drag much later in life. I started at 33, which is a really late time to start, but
not necessarily, especially with your talents, because your talents, you can do some things with the show, but what I respect is that you go out and get shows for people to come and perform and entertain. Although they 6 of them dropped out, but at the end of the day, you did that for them, and they just totally disrespect the situation. And for me, that's unfair because I think everyone should at least make it to their shows to perform because and somebody else could have been in your place. Thank God that Suzette has me to jump in because I'm lazy, child. I'll be telling them, no, I'm not doing no show. Nope. But if Suzette call, I'll get up. I will get up for Suzette. Because Suzette can do, like I said, Suzette has superpowers. When it comes to finding a show and starting a show, Suzette. That makeup and let me tell you, I perform at Makeup and Mimosas, and what's the other one?
They both Makeup and Mimosas. Oh, Queens of Comedy.
Queens of Comedy. Mm-hmm. And I never leave these shows less than $1,000. And they go, well, Suzette, one day when Suzette and I met up at the Roscoe's to pay me, Suzette said, how much money did you make? I said, about $1,200. And she said, I thought so because it was a lot of money. And I said, baby, you had the right audience. And I also picked the right song.
The right performer.
Right outfit. Everything was perfect. So when I left here, I was good. So when Suzette was paying me, I was thinking, I don't need this. Hey, I made that. But every time I go to those shows, it's always no less than 1,000. And Roscoe's, it's no less than 600 to 800 in between there somewhere. But Suzette produces some really good shows and gets some good people in there that appreciates drag. And I like that. That's a superpower that Suzette has because everybody else's show is not like that. You might leave there with 200, 300. That's cool. But Suzette, it's always a good day. I mean, ooh, I be at that fabric store. Oh, I want this, and this. And they going, damn, she just spent all her money. Yeah, because I like fabric, I like clothes, I like to look good. So, thank you, Suzette. I appreciate
thank you.
that.
That's very. If I blushed, I would. Blush.
I don't even know if you realized that was your superpower.
Producing, yeah.
That's your superpower.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm a good host too.
Okay, at times.
No, I know that. But I mean, to be fair, I do co-produce brunch with Taryn, so that's a big part of it. I'm not alone. And then another big part is booking the right people. It's just putting, what'd you do for work? Oh no, I know. I was pointing at Diana. Okay, well, I mean, there's nothing I can really liken it to, but it's knowing who to put in the right positions. And with a drag show, it's not just like I'm gonna book these 3 people because I want to. It's like, okay, what makes a good cast? What makes a good show? What's a balanced show? You don't want to see 5 lovelies anymore than you want to see 5 Suzettes.
I think that's crazy. You're not going to see 5 lovelies.
You aren't going to see, but I mean, you can't. So,
I'm one of a kind. Not being funny.
No, absolutely.
I am one of a kind.
Absolutely. I don't want to see the people that are trying to do what you already can do. Yeah. That's what I mean. I don't want to see someone doing 40% of what you're doing. And I don't want to see someone who's doing 40% of what I can do. Because that's not a good show.
It's not.
It's let's see all the people that are really good at what they're doing do what they're good at doing.
It's called a repeat.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to see if we see all the same people.
You ever been at a show when you saw 2 performers do the same song back to back?
So let me tell you, what y'all do different is y'all back then we couldn't send in a song. We had to just bring our song. So you had people like when Toni Braxton came out, Just Be a Man About It. If you put that song in and somebody else put it in, it was gonna be on stage twice. The thing is, who did it better? And they would definitely call it at the end. They'll call you out, you and that girl, and they'll say, well, who you think did it better? And the crowd would be like, whoever they think did it better. So it was embarrassing for people that really didn't do a good job.
Oh, damn, because I was going to do after hours, like after we was done talking.
And I would have told you, don't do that. Because
No, now what we do is we send in MP3s through email. Well, we're supposed to send in MP3s through email. When I started, though, CDs were still a thing. And you had to show up at the club with your CD. Were you using CDs when you started?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. When I started, we were using
cassettes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the problem with CDs was if someone didn't like you, they could scratch your CD. And then there was...
Same with the cassettes. What
right, you could mess up the cassette.
They would get up there and push pause, or they would push fast forward and go... Now, a good performer, they'd be going right with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, anywhere I go, I can stand in the corner and just drink a soda and nobody likes me. What did I do? I'm standing in the corner drinking a soda.
You're unbothered.
I guess that's the case.
That's why they don't like it.
Yeah.
People can still mess with your music now, just to be fair. The DJ can speed up the MP3 or slow it down.
But I'm good with the DJs, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm good.
Yeah.
But hey, that's drag for you.
Any other wisdom you want to drop? I say any other wisdom you want to drop?
I didn't understand you.
Any other wisdom you would like to drop to them?
I'm ready to go to sleep. I changed a couple of diapers today, so I'm a little drained. So yeah, at the room and boards, you have some people that are bedridden, so they can't get up. And then it's funny because some of the placement agent ladies, they're like, yeah, well, she has to be changed and wiped and stuff like that. Do you know anybody that's going to come in and do that? And I said, well, I'm IHSS certified, and I took the CNA course, so I'm pretty aware of how to do this. And she's like 2 weeks ago, she got a call from one of the ladies. She said, I was just calling you because one of the ladies called and said that you clean her so well. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want her sitting there smelling like a cow. What the hell? Like, I mean, I actually turn these ladies over, flip them over, stuff the diaper up under there and flip them back over. It's a lot. But you know what? Somebody has to do it because at the end of the day, one day I may need it. And you know, karma is real, and people don't understand that. Karma is really real. Yeah, I had to learn the hard way, but yeah, karma's real. But if I can encourage or suggest that people just mind their own business like I do. Did I just go into a whole nother world? A little bit. Oh, okay. Whew. Cause it yeah. No. I mean, it's not for everybody. Some people have weak stomachs, and some people are just not comfortable doing it, and it's understandable. It's just not for you. But for me, it's for me because, again, I just feel like, you know, I hope somebody would do that for me one day. That's all. So. Oh, yeah, it happens. No, that happens. I actually have a client. I do all this for her. She's 200 pounds. I actually lift her out of the bed and put her in a wheelchair. Take her to the shower, lift her again, back into the shower, clean her up really, really good, lift her back up into the wheelchair, back to the bed. Change her sheets, mop the floors, wipe the bed down before I put the sheets on. And I caught her telling somebody on the phone they don't do nothing for me. Can you imagine how I felt? But you know, I kept it professional. I waited till she was done with her conversation, and then I went in and I sat down and I do my little preparations. I didn't get mad because at the end of the day, she just running her mouth. And so I asked her, I said, so I overheard you saying that, you know, nobody does anything for you. And she says, oh, I wasn't talking about you guys. I said, oh, okay. That's fine. So I'm rolling her diaper, getting it ready with the pads under it, getting ready to, you know, do my thing. And the phone rings. Her phone. She answers the phone. So it's her cousin. Her cousin is like, hey, girl, what's going on? So she talking to her. And she says, so what's going on over there? Because I'm hearing these things. And I stood there and I kind of sat back and stopped just to look at her to see what she was going to say. And she's like, yeah, girl, I'm going to call you back. And so the lady on the phone said, oh, let me guess. She's sitting right there. I said, she didn't hear me. So she said, well, yeah. She said, I can't talk now. I'll just call you. I said, no, she can talk now because it'd be great to hear exactly what's going on. So the lady said, she started going. It's just. I said, oh. So, Miss Ma'am, you just told me that you weren't talking about us. She said, I said, no need to get nervous because I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to treat you any differently than I have because that's not my MO. I'm going to treat you really well till the time you're gone because what you're going to do when you're gone is you're going to miss the fact that I'm not there. And the lady on the phone said, wait, so what's going on? I said, exactly nothing. And then I start running through all the things I do for this lady. She said, oh, well, she's not saying. I said, of course she's not. But I'm not going to treat her no different. Don't even worry about it. She was like, see, Jetty. And I said, no need to tell her nothing. I'm going to just call her son and let her know that, you know, it's time for you to go. You can't be in my room board no more saying all that stuff. It's rude. I mean, what other person is going to lift you, move you, turn you, shower you? She said she hadn't had a shower in 5 months. It was all sponge bath. No, you have to get in the shower. And that's another thing about a lot of trans people. They don't shower.
Wait, what?
A lot of trans people do not shower, and I don't understand that.
Oh, I do.
I'm not saying you.
I know. I can't imagine.
Throughout all my years in drag, it just seems like all the trans people, the girls that get on stage, do not shower.
Oh.
And that's weird to me.
I agree.
They have all their limbs. They have water. They can do whatever they need to do.
Because let me tell you, after you do drag, you need to shower.
You do.
You really need to shower.
After Gay Pride, I went home and showered, came back to the show. After that show, went home and showered, came back to the next show. I just can't do it. My water bill was high. Trust me. Because I stand there, then I sit down, then I stand up again, then I sit back down. I like sitting on the floor. So I don't know. What's your water bill look like? Mine look like $300.
Oh, my landlord pays my water bill. I gotta pay the electric and gas.
My landlord don't pay that. And it might be like $300. Then I look at the other houses. There's be like 60, 70, and I'm like, I actually go over there and ask them, do y'all shower? I just wondering because my bill is high. But I'm pretty much the only one in my house that showers, which is weird. But
I take, if I paid my water bill, it'd be high. Because I do the same thing. I'll stand up, especially the long day in drag. I'll stand up. I'll sit on the floor for a while, just let the water. I'll let the water hit the front, and then I'll turn around, let the water hit the back. It's just nice. And sometimes I'm like, should I get a chair? And I'm like, nah.
They know my name at Bath and Body Works. I come up in there, they go, hey, lovely. Oh, hey. We got your favorite right over here. Oh, okay. Give me 6. Let's go. Eucalyptus Pyramid Scrub. That's my favorite. What else we doing?
At some point, I'm supposed to lip sync, but I don't need
you
to.
Gonna lip sync?
Oh,
so that's why you asked me to do another number, huh?
I say if you wanted to, but it's okay. This more than filled. Do you guys feel like you've gotten a good show? Okay. Yeah, it was just all I cared about was making sure they felt like they got.
I do want you guys to be happy. If you want me to perform again, I will. For you. Only for you. Only for you. Because see, people think lip sync is about flipping and flying. That ain't even about lip sync. It's about standing in one place. This is how I was taught. Stand in one place in your gown and entertain that room with your lips in your hands. They think it's about flipping, rolling, and it's not even about all that. That's part of the entertainment part. But you better know the words and move them lips.
I think that's what they think drag is. They think drag is wearing a fierce outfit and doing a flip and a stunt.
Well, the fierce outfit thing is part of it.
It's agreed. But if you on stage with your lips not moving,
that's a problem. Well,
I don't care what you're wearing.
Wait, because I've done that before.
Okay, there are exceptions to the rule.
Okay,
but the standard is your lips should be moving along with the song. You want to create the illusion.
Space. You can't do too much in this small space. Now, if you imagine them big shows, standing on them, oh, baby, I be rolling, flipping, flying. I be hanging from the ceiling. They probably think I have some horrible dreams, but they're great. I think I dream of flying. Because when I wake up, my arms are like this.
Or you dreamed Jesus, I don't know.
Come to Jesus moment, right? But I just feel like, I don't know. I think I'd be flying. I might be. I don't know. Might be Amelia Earhart's ancestor. I don't know.
I realized that I'm always going to have dreams about being a man, even though...
Dreams about being a what?
A man, even though I'm
you
transitioning.
Was never a man.
Oh, okay, well.
You was always a lady.
Well.
You sit in the corner like that.
Yeah, you know. I'm glad I'm transitioning because I'm white appearing. And that means I'm one stub toe away from punching a hole in a wall or shooting up a school. And I was like, oh, no, I'd rather be a woman. Because white men are dangerous. Not all of them, but, you know.
Oh, Jesus. Everybody's dangerous. Depends on who you're dealing with. I have a lot of people that call and say, oh, flooring, I don't want my children over there on the flooring. And I go, okay, I have a place in El Grove. And they go, oh, yeah, that'd be great. I'm like, well, what's so great about El Grove? Because one of the guys there got his necklace snatched off his neck. And he said, that's not supposed to happen in El Grove. I said, that can happen anywhere. So if you thought El Grove was any different, it doesn't matter. So, I don't know. And he was African American, and his necklace was snatched off by a white boy. So it was just like, anybody can do anything to you. You can be sitting in your living room comfortable, and a jet can crash and come smash right in your living room. It don't matter where it's gonna land, right? It can land in El Grove. It can land in Citrus Heights. It can land right here in downtown.
It could land in fancy Rosedale.
Right. But that's my point.
Granite Bay is very darn fancy.
Yeah. Well, you know, the new development up in up north, where my house being built. What's I don't even the new No Thomas. It's kind of fancy. It's kind of fancy. Yeah, it's kind of fancy. So yeah, it can happen anywhere, at any time of day. People are doing home invasions now with you sitting right there with your kids. So it doesn't matter. I have a lot of people. You going out at night? You go out during the day? Well, yeah, Same thing that can happen to you during the day can happen to me at night. I mean, more chances that it'll happen at night, but
North Lake?
Huh?
North Lake?
What's North Lake?
I don't know. North and Natomas. North Lake or Regency Park?
I said North Natomas. That was enough, right?
Oh,
the new
okay.
I didn't say North Natomas. I said the new Natomas.
Oh.
There's a lot of new developments up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
They said fuck the old Natomas.
Yeah, they just finished my house. They finished on the 27th of everything in the house.
Up on the west side of I-5. Saying up on the west side of I-5.
I'm not from Sacramento, so.
That's
The west. No, if you're going up, it's on the. It's. You know how they do the split going to Marysville and the airport. It's a split right there. So when you make the split, it's the next exit.
Oh wait, Regency Park, yeah.
Huh?
Regency Park.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not from there.
Your colors kind of match Stab.
My what?
By the way, can I get a round of applause for Stab and Jesse? I say you got teal and pink, and that's the colors of Stab. So you kind of dressed for the.
I like this wall, the way they did it.
For the venue.
It's really creative.
All right, I should lip sync.
You gonna lip sync?
Yeah, you guys want to see it? Let's go, girl. All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it. What you lip singing? Let's go.
A boy song. A boy song.
Oh.
Well, I'm a boy right now.
You're not gonna put no wig on?
No.
Oh, okay. No. Well, introducing to the stage, David Chappelle. I was about to say Susan Benetti. Come on.
Okay. You guys gonna sing with me? Okay.
I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. Doesn't matter where you've been, as long as it was deep, yeah. Always knew you very well, and you look so fancy, I can tell. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. I guess you're just what I need, that's what I need. needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to bleed. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind, yeah. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I guess you're just what I need, that's what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I need, that's what I needed. I needed someone to please. I guess you're just what I need, that's what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I need, that's what I needed. I needed someone to please. So please. You're just what I needed. You're just what I needed. You're just what I needed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I really wanted to do "We Didn't Start the Fire" by Billy Joel, but I didn't feel happy with it. So you have to come back, and I'll do that again sometime. But I'm gonna bring back out the cast for the roll call because that's how you end a drag show. But one more time, give it up for Jesse and Stab. There's shows here every week. You can stream. You can come in person. You should come more often. And then make some noise for Lovely Mohair. I might have been too quick. She might still be changing. But thank you guys. I hope it was a good show. I hope you were entertained. I hope you'll come back. We'll be in the lobby if you have any questions and want to know more dates. So have a good night.
All right, everybody, that was STFU, and that is our programming for the evening. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. We are live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream every gosh darn thing we do. So you can catch us from the comfort of your own home any gosh darn time you want. Come back tomorrow. It's Open Improv. At 7 o'clock, it's the Improv Jam, the old Stab Jam. At 8 o'clock, it's the Arena. And lots of fun. Again, check out the calendar. You'll see what we're doing. Get home safe. Have a good night. Hope to see you again soon. Let's see. Twitch audience, if you guys are still there, is there someone that we can send you? Who's doing stuff? Now, you know what? Just choose your own destiny, Twitch audience.